So we have come here for the first time and put up a show here. Put up a stall, and we see this Automechanika Dubai shaping up in the last few years as a very good central point to meet customers from Africa, Middle East, and some of the countries which probably from CIS also, which are otherwise very difficult to reach them. So it's a focal point. I think it's a good congruence point of many of these representatives, suppliers, distributors, all the aftermarket ecosystem guys coming here and looking for products. So it's been a perfect positioning for us this time. I think by and large we are showcasing an entire portfolio of products because it covers all the vehicle segments, and I think this has a very good application in all those target countries we are seeing, and also the very good footfall we have seen from all over the customers. So customers prefer a wide range of products. It's a good basket, especially in the electric and electronic segment, and also there are some products we have introduced for the first time in the mechanical side. So, export is a high priority area for us, and we are maintaining a sharp focus for the last 2 to 3 years. And we see a very good potential in the African countries because the large presence of Indian OE vehicle manufacturers. Also in three-wheeler, also there are countries like Egypt and Iran where we see a good amount of vehicles flying there. So overall, we see that the potential of spare parts, especially after China +1, there is a scope for Indian suppliers to probably get a major, increase their share of business in these markets. See, surprising the COVID period, I think the Indian suppliers have maintained the supply chain very well. I think there have not been any disruptions on the supplies, and the quality of products is also very good. If you see the Chinese products in these markets, although they may be very cheap, but I think they have a very lesser life and a lower performance than the Indian parts. So I think these are two advantages we have right now, and I would say that pricing is no longer a major factor if you are able to give a good supply on time and also maintain a good performance, and a good amount of life on the product side is higher. I think prices do not matter to the extent they were mattering earlier also. So overall, I think it is a very big advantage for the Indian suppliers here, Indian manufacturers, to increase their market share in all the product lines, I would say. See, Indian manufacturers have a long way to go in terms of market share. I think if you track the market share in the aftermarket, there is room for everyone. So even the conventional models also, the conventional traditional models of distribution also will hold good for many years. But if you can digitalize your processes, your systems, and track and reduce your manual interventions, right? So I think you will be able to track your performance and measure the market share in a better way. So there are many ways of doing this. I think distribution, digitalization, distribution, in servicing. So these are some of the key areas where you can work upon. Surprisingly, post-COVID, I think the markets have maintained the demand cycle very well. I think the demands are very good, and we see that the emergence of used cars, this is one area where COVID has given a huge push to this used market. So that probably is an additional way of servicing that area, which was very less earlier. So overall, we see that this year is panning out very well. The demands are very positive, and also it will carry forward to the next year. So overall, we see the market's demands are good, and I think this will help everybody increase their turnovers in this year.